Hey there, global citizens! Welcome back to Charlie Talks Global, where we explore the weird, wonderful, and sometimes deeply concerning corners of our world's cultures. Today's question is a doozy. What happens when humanity gets so lonely that we start paying robots to love us? And I'm not talking about your Roomba that you've named Gerald. I'm talking about companion AI robots that are supposed to fill the void in your heart. For a price? We're diving into the billion-dollar loneliness industry where mass-produced companion robots are promising to cure your solitude. But here's the twist. Can technology really simulate care, or are we just teaching toasters to say, I love you? Buckle up. This one's going to make you question everything about connection in the 21st century. Let's start with the elephant in the room, or should I say, the empty room. We're living through what experts are calling a loneliness epidemic. And before you roll your eyes, thinking this is just another millennial complaint, the numbers don't lie. Studies show that chronic loneliness affects millions globally, from Tokyo to New York to São Paulo. It's not just about being physically alone. It's about feeling disconnected in a hyper-connected world. Ironic, right? We've got more ways to communicate than ever before. You can video call someone on Mars, theoretically, but we can't figure out how to feel less alone in our own apartments. Enter the companion AI robot industry, a multi-billion-dollar market that's exploding faster than your uncle's conspiracy theories at Thanksgiving dinner. Companies are churning out robots designed to be your friend, your therapist, your companion, let's just say the line gets pretty blurry. We're talking about machines with names like Elic, Lovat, and Replica, which sounds less like a friend and more like a prescription medication. Ask your doctor if Replica is right for you. Side effects may include existential dread and questioning what real means. But here's where it gets interesting. These aren't just glorified Tamagotchis. These companion bots use advanced AI to learn your habits, remember your preferences, and respond to your emotional states. They'll ask about your day, crack jokes, offer encouragement, and some even have warm, fuzzy exteriors you can hug. It's like someone took a golden retriever, removed the vet bills, and added Wi-Fi. So how does this work? How do you teach a machine to care? The secret sauce is something called affective computing, technology designed to recognize and respond to human emotions. These companion robots are packed with sensors, cameras, and AI algorithms that can detect facial expressions, voice tones, and behavioral patterns. When you come home after a terrible day and slump on the couch, your companion robot notices. It might say something like, "You seem tired. Want to talk about it?" Or if you're feeling more advanced, it might play your favorite comfort music or dim the lights. Sounds thoughtful, right? Almost caring. But here's the billion-dollar question. Is it really empathy, or is it just really, really good programming? Current companion AI can simulate responses. They're masters of the appropriate reaction. Sad face gets comfort words. Happy voice gets celebratory phrases. It's pattern recognition dressed up as emotional intelligence. Think of it like this. If I train a parrot to say, "I'm sorry you're sad," every time you cry, does the parrot actually care? Or is it just really good at following cues? Now, the industry will tell you that it doesn't matter. They'll say, if it makes you feel better, who cares if it's real? And honestly, that's a fair point. The placebo effect is a real thing. If believing your robot friend cares about you genuinely improves your mental health, maybe that's enough. But, and this is a big but, there's a difference between simulating empathy and possessing genuine empathy. True empathy involves understanding and sharing someone's feelings, not just executing pre-programmed responses based on data patterns. And that's where the industry is heading next. The real race isn't just to create robots that respond appropriately, it's to create robots that might actually understand on some level. Whether that's possible? Well, philosophers and tech bros are duking that one out as we speak. Let's talk money. Because this isn't just about feelings, it's about a massive market opportunity. The emotional economy around companion AI is projected to be worth hundreds of billions of dollars. We're talking about monetizing one of the most fundamental human needs, connection. In Japan, where social isolation has reached crisis levels, companion robots are everywhere. There's Loveit, a cuddly robot that costs about $3,000 and exists solely to be adorable and make you feel needed. It waddles around, makes cute sounds, and when you pick it up, it warms to body temperature. It's basically a $3,000 emotional support potato. In China, AI companions are being marketed to the elderly, many of whom live alone due to the country's demographic shifts. These robots remind them to take medication, engage them in conversation, and alert family members if something's wrong. And in the West, we've got apps like Replica, where you can design your perfect AI companion, personality, appearance, interests. Some users report spending hours daily chatting with their AI friends. Some even claim to have fallen in love with them. Yes, you heard that right. Digital romance. It's like Her starring Joaquin Phoenix, except now it's real life and nobody's winning an Oscar for it. The business model is genius in a slightly dystopian way. Instead of solving the root causes of loneliness, social atomization, overwork culture, loss of community spaces. We're slapping a technological band-aid on it and calling it innovation. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying these products don't help people. They do. Elderly folks with limited mobility find genuine joy in their robot companions. People with social anxiety find it easier to practice communication with AI first. There are real benefits, but we should at least acknowledge that we're treating symptoms, not causes. Now, for the philosophical meat of this whole situation. Can machines ever truly empathize? Current AI can recognize emotions and respond accordingly. That's simulation. It's sophisticated, but it's still just mimicry. Real empathy requires consciousness, subjective experience, the ability to actually feel. Here's a thought experiment. If I build a robot that perfectly mimics every behavior of a friend, remembers your birthday, asks about your sick cat, laughs at your jokes, but has no internal experience of caring, is that friendship? Some people say yes. The relationship feels real, so it is real. Others say absolutely not. Without genuine consciousness and emotion on both sides, it's just a very advanced performance. The industry's next challenge is moving beyond simulation towards something that might resemble genuine empathy. Some researchers are exploring artificial general intelligence that might develop something like emotional understanding. Others are working on more sophisticated emotional modeling that goes deeper than surface-level pattern matching. But even if we crack that code, we're left with an uncomfortable question. Should we be engineering emotional dependence on machines? Because here's the thing, human relationships are messy. They require vulnerability, compromise, risk. They can hurt. Your human friend might cancel plans. They might disagree with you. They might have a bad day and not be emotionally available. Your robot friend? Always there. Always agreeable. Always perfectly calibrated to your preferences. It's the emotional equivalent of a diet of only cake. Sure, it's what you want in the moment, but it's not actually nutritious. There's a real concern that easy access to unconditional positive regard from AI might make us worse at navigating real human relationships, which are inherently conditional and require effort. So, is paying for digital companionship worth it? Here's my take. Like most things in life, it's complicated. For people who genuinely struggle with human connection, whether due to disability, trauma, social anxiety, or circumstance, companion AI can be a lifeline. It's better than crushing loneliness. It's a tool, and tools can be helpful, but it shouldn't be a replacement for the hard work of building human communities. Technology can't fix social problems that require social solutions. The companion AI industry is brilliant at selling us convenience. They're selling emotional connection without the risk, relationships without the effort, love without the possibility of loss. But real connection, the kind that actually nourishes us, requires all those scary things. It requires showing up, being vulnerable, sometimes getting hurt. A robot that loves you unconditionally isn't teaching you how to love. It's teaching you how to be loved without having to change, grow, or risk anything, and maybe, just maybe, that's not actually what we need. The future of this industry shouldn't be about creating better simulations of empathy. It should be about using technology to facilitate real human connection, helping lonely people find communities, supporting meaningful relationships, breaking down barriers that prevent genuine interaction. Until then, we're just paying premium prices for expensive teddy bears that talk back. But hey, if your robot companion makes you happy, no judgment here. Just maybe don't forget to call your actual friends once in a while. You know, the ones who occasionally annoy you. That's how you know they're real. I'm Charlie. This has been Charlie Talks Global. And remember, in a world of artificial intelligence, don't let your empathy become artificial too. See you next time, global citizens.